Employee environment and workplace layout can be very important in whether or not an employee is mistake prone. We went into a draw station in a laboratory several years ago, and we were talking with one employee who had been put on a performance improvement plan because her job was to take manual paper test requisitions that patients brought in and transpose those into the laboratory's information system. She was measured on how many errors she made in that transposition. In this particular case, her error rate was too high. So her supervisor had put her on a performance improvement plan and told her that she had to make some improvements. When we walked in and looked at the environment, it was very clear to us that it wasn't the employee, but rather the environment that was at fault. So this particular employee was sitting in a big open room that patients would walk into. She had several jobs, one of which was to take these paper requisitions and transpose them, but she had two other jobs too. One was to answer the phone. The other was to speak with patients who came in, answer their questions, get them set up. What happened is her attention would keep getting diverted, and every time she went back to putting data in the system, she made errors because she was interrupted. The solution to the problem became relatively simple, and that was to relay out the work area so that when she was doing this data transposition, she was off in a corner by herself, not responsible for any of these other activities. Her error rate went way down to almost zero because of this, and it wasn't her fault, it was the fault of the workplace layout.